What's up, people of YouTube? So while I'm waiting for stuff to arrive in the post, I've started funking around with the plastics, as they say. Now, this little cracker here has got a combination of spray paint and badly oxidized plastic. So what I've started doing is rejuvenating the plastic. Now, that might not look like the most amazing thing in the world, but it did look like that just now, and so did the side panel. That did look the same as that just now. Now I know it doesn't look brilliant because it's not polished, but that's the final bit. But before I tackle this next bit, I thought I'd let you lot have a little look at what to do with plastics. So basically, this is the original line, the original sticker that was on the plastic. You want to remove that carefully with a little bit of heat, not too much, and then when you rub your finger over it, you will feel that the oxidized area is actually higher than the sticker. Now, I'm not a scientist on plastic, but either the plastic has shrank where the glue was on it, which I doubt, or the actual oxidized plastic is thicker or higher than it used to be. Either way, if you're going to paint that one color and you don't want that sticker line in it, you're out of luck, because that sticker line is still going to be in there. The only way you're going to get rid of that is you're going to have to 2000 grit, or even rougher, and then down to 2000. You're going to have to sand down the whole of the fairing, plastic, wherever you want to do. Well, we're not going to do that now. What we're doing now is going to see the bloody postman. Would you believe it? The postman, right in the middle of a video. Well done, Posty. I already know what these are before I even open them. Woohoo! We know what these are. I'm getting these from Brooks Barn in the UK. And they're only taking a few days to get here. And he's only charging me £1.99 postage. This bloke is a hero. Thank you, Brooks Barn. You are an absolute lifesaver. So, look at that, brand new rev counter cable. Lovely jubbly, but that's not why we're here. Back to the plastic. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, so, yeah, the only way you're going to get that totally smooth is you're going to have to wet sand the whole lot. But what we're going to do is two things. First off, I'm going to get rid of all the oxidization, and the second thing is there's a kick in the top of the plastic there, so I'm going to reset the height of that piece of plastic. He's out on the side as well a little bit, but we'll reset the top. Start off by working some heat into the plastic, and you're going to need a lot. Don't concentrate it in one spot. Heat the whole thing up about a quarter at a time. Watch you don't start melting stuff on the far side. And just build your heat up. Once this thing gets up to temperature, you'll suddenly notice it'll all go wet and glossy. And basically what you're doing is melting the plastic. Now that's where the skill comes in, because you don't want to over melt the plastic. Stay away from the extreme edges, because if you get them melted before the rest, you will deform the plastic. So not a lot's going to happen, and suddenly you can just see it starting to go black right beneath the torch there. So we're getting close now. As it starts to go black again, spread your heat around so that you can see more of it getting black. Right, we're getting close now. Right, now we're there. So what we're going to do now is just going to whack some heat right into it. If you're squeamish, I wouldn't recommend you do this. Keep spreading your heat about. The key is not to overdo it. If you spray a lot of rattle can paint, you'll kind of recognise as you spray rattle can paint on it, it starts to dry, you see the solvent splashing off. It kind of looks like that. I was a little bit naughty. I didn't work anything into the sides here. I should have worn the sides up as well, but let's pick that side up a bit, look. And the idea, like I said, is to get it up virtually melting. With a knack on that. Not leaving it there too long. And when this cools down, it will need to be polished with some cutting compound, finishing compound, if you want to restore it back to black, shiny black, as they say. But I'm actually painting these. This is going to be green. So I just want to get rid of all the surface oxidisation. As it cools down, it might go back to grey again, in which case you can come back in and be a little bit more violent on it. Always a good idea to practice on a bit of scrap before you let loose on the real deal. Right, probably not seeing that side very much. I'm just trying to get it up to temperature, and then I'm going to come around the front. Right, in front of there, right, okay, back in the front now. So I'm just going to run down this front piece until I get to the top of the headlight. And it's starting to look better already. Quite a lot of heavy oxidisation on this front plastic, because obviously it's sat in the sun for 33 years. Right, coming up to the I can see some heavy oxidisation there. I'm trying to get that to get absorbed, because I don't want to put primer on this. I don't want a shitload of primer, because the more paint you put on, the more it's going to crack. I just want to go for the absolute bare minimum finish on this. So you watch it, you probably can't see it that good on the video, but when you do this, if you do this, you will notice the plastic will suddenly flash up and become very shiny. That's when you're on the money shot. Now, to get that top edge back down, ooh, that's a bit soft, isn't it? I'm just going to have to sit there like that now. I'm going to have to sit there like that for ages. Oops, get it straight, otherwise you'll put a mark in it. So, yeah, there you go. While I hold that on there, I think you can see by looking at the side there, you can see how badly oxidized that is. And what it now looks like on the top. Now to get that up to a shine, like I said, you're going to have to mop and polish that. But for me, that's the perfect substrate for spraying. So, when we get some more goodies turn up, we'll be getting around to spraying it. See you later then.